Hi everybody, welcome to the call. My name is Tina Hendrickson. I'm a senior team leader with Origami Owl, and I'm doing the call today. I'm a new designer now what? So now that you have joined the journey, we want you to enjoy the flight, and the way we're going to do that is by helping you, because I'm sure right after you joined, you were probably thinking, okay, I either have my kit or my kit is on the way, or oh my gosh, I need a restart. So I'm here to help you get a restart, get started, and to soar. So as my mentor Karen Homan always says, this business is not rocket science. This is a business we all can do. So here we go. So the things we're going to go over in this training is we're going to go over the Getting Started Guide, which you will receive or have received in your kit. We're going to take a look at the back office and go over jewelry bars, how to put in orders. We're going to do a little bit of everything. Now, the next part, we're going to go over setting goals and doing the math to reach those goals, which is really, really important, right? We're also going to go over jewelry bar presentation and some event presentation, as well as marketing yourself and sharing the opportunity. And don't think, oh my gosh, this is a lot to take in, because we are recording the call, and as well as we can go over anything at the end. So let's get the party started. You ready? So this little book to the left, this little booklet, is the Getting Started guide that comes in your kit. It is a personal roadmap to getting you started and to get you off to a great start with your business. So I love it because it really goes over information that you need for your business and how to be successful. It is small as well. It's about the size of your palm, your whole, your hand, and it's easy to keep with you to train, as well as information to keep in there. Like, for example, Lisa the other day asked, what is my mentor number or my phone number, my information? So then that way we can keep in touch, and anytime you have a question, you can easily keep track of information in there, as well as your designer ID number and information that you need as well, numbers to the back office, your website, that sort of stuff. Now, I did a little live video of this on our Facebook page, our team page, so I would love for you to go over that when you get your Getting Started guide, because it goes into more detail. I'm not going to do that here because I went into detail there, but it is a great resource for you. So the Getting Started guide will help you spread your wings, and you have no idea how far you can fly until you try, and I'm here to help you with that. So one of the things that I want to share with you, and I will post on our page, is the Getting Started checklist for new designers. It is amazing. It will help you go over all kinds of information, from your week 1, your week 2, what to do, your week 3, week 4. Don't worry if you've already been in it for a week or so. This is a great restart as well. So I can help you go over this. This information is on our page, but I will reshare it again and make sure that you all have this. It's really important to follow this guideline. This guideline was set up, this checklist, by designers that are very successful. They've taken information from us that have been able to sponsor many designers, as well as people that are successful in building teams. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to register for PayQuicker. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to get an email from them. That is the way that we receive our paycheck. Our paycheck is digitally, or whatever you want to call it, electronically transferred to your account. The card has a little cute owl on it, the little Oliver here that you see. And what's cool about it, it's a great way when you pay for things. People look at it, they make comments, especially those owl lovers. It's very attractive, and it's a fun way to get a conversation started. Now, you will get the email about the PayQuicker, so make sure you do that, and then they'll email it to you. I'm going to post that on the checklist. Okay. Then the next thing is we were going to get familiar with the back office today, but I also want you to get familiar with it once I show you the basics, where to maneuver and to get different things from the back office for you to work your business, as well as help other designers as they join your team. The next thing is we're going to go over the Origami Owl Academy, and you can get that information in there as well. You want to get to know the contents of your business package. First of all, the business package contents, especially for the new ones, are all listed in Like when you go to your web page, you would click on Become a Designer, scroll down to the kit that you purchased, and in that kit, it will show you some basics, but if you go a little further down past all three of the kits, you click on Compare the Kits, and the information is there, and it'll tell you how many charms and how many necklaces and lockets that you will receive. The next thing is determine your business goals, and we're going to go a little bit over that today to help you get a great jump start in your business. Now listen, your goals are going to change as you go through your business, and that is what you want, because some people start off where, oh, I just want to make a little money. And then once they start making a little money, then they realize, hey, I want to earn a trip, or, oh, I want to build a team and help other people. So just know that your goals and business goals as well as personal goals will continue to change. That's a great thing. Now next you'll want to create the Alice list, and we're going to go over that today, and you will have that in your designer getting started guide, as well as you want to schedule your debut jewelry bar. Now some of you are working your business from home. Some of you will want to do online, as well as some want to do in person as well as online, and we're going to train about that. Please, please, please reach out to your mentor. The mentor is the person that helped you join the company. So I know that Lisa and Anne-Marie are both in my first line. I am your direct mentor. Ashley is under Jennifer, and Jennifer is under me. So you are more than welcome at any time to reach out to me to help you. I want to help all of you be successful, so don't feel like you can't. Sometimes I may tell you where to find the information because I want to empower you and teach you where to find. So if you are up in the middle of the night or early in the morning and I'm unavailable, then I can teach you where to find it. And again, this is to help you so then you can build your team and train them. It's really a great opportunity. The next thing again is using this designer checklist. And so we'll make sure you have a copy of that. On this paper, it does tell you where to find it. You're going to go to the O2 Academy, the Business Academy, New Designer, and Getting Started. They may have changed some of these options because the website has changed, so I definitely will make sure it's in our file section on our page so you can print that. Now next is the Alice list. And the Alice list is so important because you want to make sure that you reach out to people and you start to build your business by thinking of people that you can introduce to Origami Owl. Now, I always say, who do you know, right? So use the acronym ALICE to help you figure out and keep a list of those people. So then that way you're not consistently making lists over and over. The A stands for acquaintances, and those are going to be people that you see that are neighbors, coworkers, past coworkers, clubs, community organizations. This is going to be people that you see in a normal basis, a normal time frame in the week or daily or even monthly. And then the next one is livelihoods, and that is going to be people that do services and you know, things that you use, places that you visit quite often. Manicurists, the flight attendant, barista, if you go to the coffee shop a lot, your hairdresser, waitresses. Listen, bank tellers, insurance agents, everybody you can think of, everybody and anybody that are in these positions that have these livelihoods. People that you do business with on a regular basis. Now, one of our favorite is the post office because we have quite a few customers we have gained, obviously, from taking packages into the post office quite often. They love our little packages. The next one is I for inner circle. And that's going to be your friends, family, relatives, in-laws, church group, and classmates. Those are going to be the group that you start with because those are going to be the ones that will most likely help you get a jump start. The next one stands for C stands for children contacts, and that's going to be your teachers, parents of kids who play sports, dance coach, PTA, those sort of things. E stands for connections, and the E connections are going to be your Facebook friends, Instagram, all the different E connections you have with social media. That sheet is also available in the back office as well as on our team page, so I will make sure that you all have a copy of that. I'm going to email you a whole master file of things that are really good copies because sometimes you find things online that they're not the best copy and it's hard then to print. Okay, so the next section is going to be exploring the back office. And this is really fun because in the back office, you are going to find all kinds of information that will help you with your business as well as grow your business. So the first thing that we want to look at is the jewelry bar section. And I'm going to go over that with you in detail because the jewelry bar section is going to have where you create a jewelry bar and where you check on your current jewelry bars that are open. The next section is where you're going to shop and possibly purchase things at wholesale cost as well as business cards and swag or O2 items that you need for your business supplies, that sort of thing. The next section is My O2 Business. And the My O2 Business is going to be where you can check on your personal volume, the growth of your team. You can also check on different business things that will help you, and that will be to help grow your team, to check on, see where you need to be if you want to go to the next level, and a lot more information. The next section is Designer Resources, and the Designer Resources is where you're going to find all of your videos to share, your PDFs, your JPEG files, a little bit of everything to be able to share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Lots of ideas. Now the only one I don't go into detail here is the FAQs. The FAQs is frequently answered questions, and that's where you can type in frequently asked questions. Thank you, Elizabeth. My goodness, it's Monday for sure. So frequently asked questions, and that's where you can put in something like Hostess Exclusive, and you can look it up. Or like when we just had the lockets that were on sale, you can type in whatever the name of that sale was, and it'll give you all the details about how many you can purchase, where you need to purchase them, what is your PV, what is your commission. It gives all the details. So FAQs is a huge category and lots of information. So let's take a quick look. So this is just some samples of jewelry bars that I have had open and taken a picture of over time, and it just shows you like when you click on jewelry bars, you're going to have the option of jewelry bar events or new jewelry bar event. And so this is where I opened up jewelry bar events, and I clicked on the open jewelry bars, and that showed different fundraisers and different jewelry bars that I had opened at one time. It'll have the number of guests that have purchased online, and then the number of the start date for that, what the status is of the jewelry bar, and what kind it is, if it's online or in-home and that sort of thing. Now, when you open up new jewelry bar event on the left, it will have this window will pop up. You'll want to put in the first name and last name. You'll put in the email address, phone number. Now let me just tell you that you want to put in as much information as possible, because when it goes into the contact manager, then you'll have that information for the customer. When you're doing a fundraiser, like the top one I did, I put basically the majority of the information in the first line, and then as the first name, and then a basic like fundraiser or whatever is the last name. So it just shows up on their fundraiser or on any of the online information. Now the email will be, if it's a fundraiser, it'll go under the email, the person in charge of the fundraiser, and then you can always change the address and everything later if you're going to have it either shipped to them or you're going to have it shipped to yourself. You can change that. So the one of the main things you want to worry about is that you want to make sure that you choose the start date. Will normally pick up the date that you're starting this. It'll just pick it up as today's date. Then you'll want to choose the online closing date. Now this is one of the most important parts here. You want to make sure that the dates are not the same on any three of these sections. So where it says start date will be like today. Online closing date, let's just say you choose a month out. Put the month date here, and then down here the closing date. Put it at least one day later than this. You cannot have the dates all coinciding. Even if you ended up, let's just say you did an event and you came home and you wanted to put everything in as a jewelry bar, it doesn't matter when you really close this, as long as these 3 dates are not the same date, if that makes sense. Then the description is going to be like if say it was my fall launch, I would put Tina's fall launch jewelry bar or something like that. Then you want to make sure you hit save and continue. And then when you're done, it will pop up with the person's name, right like this, and it will show a link for them to shop at. I always recommend for you to have at least one jewelry bar open under your name, okay? Now, I'm going to look at these questions here because Anne-Marie did ask about, yes, when you get orders in hand, in person, you can go put them on a jewelry bar. Let's say that it is just you, that you are just going to put in some orders and your cousin ordered something. You can definitely go in and put that order in on the computer, and you're the hostess and the designer. Here's the beauty of having an open jewelry bar in your name, because as you get miscellaneous orders, you can just drop them in there and you get free credit for hostess exclusive jewelry. I will go ahead and be going over the discounts and what amounts you'll get and everything a little bit later, because that's on the next part of this call. But just so you know, let me see here. Yeah, no. So Lisa said that she stayed away from putting in the she was staying away from the jewelry bar because she was worried about not having real existing people. Absolutely create a jewelry bar right away, so then you can add in any miscellaneous orders, okay? I would put orders on a jewelry bar for yourself. I would put orders for yourself on a jewelry bar, and I'll tell you how to do that so you're paying wholesale. This is something else that I wanted to share with you girls on this because, and I will show you how to do it. I'll actually go in and create an order for you, because this will, again, help you create free jewelry. So when we go to events and we sell jewelry and we got it as free jewelry, then we can go ahead and sell it and make 100% profit. Okay, so the next part is what you'll want to do with this jewelry bar link is you will want to copy it to a clipboard, and then you go to your Facebook Messenger or your text message that you were writing somebody about the ordering, and you share it there. The next part is you can go on Facebook and post that and say anybody that would like to order, you can order from this link right here. And you can let them go shopping right from there and they can place their order. Okay, so the next part, the shopping. So when you click the shop tab, you can click on different things. You have the jewelry to just order. Okay, so when you click on shop, it will pull up, most of the time it pulls up the most recent items. So when I made this originally, this was during our Easter time. So the first thing that will pop is the most recent products brought in to the to our products. Okay, that's the most recent products listed there. And then as you go along, you can do the little down arrow there, and it'll show all the different other items available. So click on that. Now this is how this is just all the different tabs here I'm going over. Okay, so if you wanted to see, and again, this will show in our cost. Okay, so this is not retail cost. This is our cost. If you shopped under jewelry, that's where you would be. The next one, when you click on Jewelry Bar Essentials, it will pull up your TOMs, which are takeout menus. Those are our catalogs. So whenever you hear me talk about TOMs and getting new TOMs, that is great because you will consistently be getting new catalogs to share with people. And I always recommend to get rid of your catalogs. Don't just keep them, okay? So then, now one thing that you will be getting in your kit is a designer takeout menu. This one here has the little tab and it says O2 Designer. Make sure you keep that to the side and do not give that one away because it has information on how to go through a jewelry bar, and it has information on how to talk about the business. It actually gives you verbiage when you are in person and ways to contact people and talk about the business, talk about the product, everything. So don't be afraid to really go through this and read the sections. So read these sections in there, okay? And then again, this is all business supplies. So the next tab is Origami Owl Tool Store, and that's going to be like swag and display items, business cards, and those sort of things. There's the business card section. So if you just wanted to click on business cards, and again, they've changed these, so this is a little different, but you hit purchase business cards and that's what pops up. So those are all 4 tabs under the shop category. The next section is My O2 Business, and this one is the one you're going to be checking out quite often. This is the first section is going to be My O2 Business Dashboard, and this is it. This is what you'll see when you open it, and you'll see how much you have in sales, how much PV, you'll have how many people are sponsored designers, how many leaders you have under you, what's your current paycheck if you wanted to know. Oh, wait, I just said paycheck. Just so you guys know, the way you receive a paycheck from Origami Owl for orders that have been put on your website or through the back office in a jewelry bar. Now, these are retail orders, not wholesale. You will receive a weekly check. And the way that works is any orders that are placed from Sunday through Saturday, you get paid the following Thursday. So if you have something placed on a Sunday, then you don't get paid till the following Thursday, if that makes sense, okay? So this is where you can come and check, and you can also click on View Detail, and it will tell you what week you're getting paid for. $99 is where you're active, so you'll see that. If you ever see inactive, don't panic. That's till you hit the $99 mark, or you've been active the month before with that. As you grow a team, you'll have team volume, and then you'll look at the numbers of team volume of leaders on your team. Now this is back in February, so a lot has changed since then on my team. We now have 91 designers. We've been really building and growing. It's been amazing. So the next part, sorry, that's the tab, My O2 Business. This is where you'll want to check to make sure that you hit the 250 in personal volume a month, and I'm going to go over the benefits of that in a little bit. But that is your little toolbar that will go across here, and then once you hit 250, it maxes out there. Again, that's your sales for the month in personal volume, but it will also be, I'm sorry, this is the retail amount, and then this is your personal volume. This is where it's going to tell you what your profit is per month based on how much you do in a month. The next section is going to be designer resources, and this is where you are going to find all the information that you need to get your flyers, and you will find information, the latest news and everything with Origami Owl. So as they bring out different things, you'll want to look at that and look up different things. Like you'll want to see the Hostess exclusive. You may want to find where's the career plan. Where is the information on the rewards for incentives and recognition? So all of those different sections will open up more little categories. So when you click on the marketing asset library, you will open up 6 new little categories, and you would use them to find different information. So like if you're wanting to know about the O2 branded colors, what are we allowed to use? You would click on the O2 branded. If you're looking at just seasonal things, you would click here. You could go into the business. If we have time at the end, I would love to go into this live so you guys can see it. But in the meantime, I have some samples to show you. So when you click on this first category under Designer Resources, and you would click on Capture Every Moment, this is the category. So it'll tell you right here, okay, the different links and how you got there. Then you can click on these and you can see different ones. Now this is a flyer that would be an 8.5 by 11. This is a square Facebook post. So you see how they have them labeled here for you, ready to go. These would be all JPEG right here, because when it says Facebook, Facebook only takes images that are JPEG. So that's a photo image. It will not do a PDF or a Word document. It doesn't recognize that. So they've done all the work for you in the back office. You see that? And then if you have Twitter or you need a hostess invitation, all of these things are listed here for you. Okay? Now again, back to the asset type, you want to make sure that you know how do you want to send it. You know, because some images cannot be shared on some of the social media. And like if you're trying to message somebody a picture, it won't work if it's a PDF. So you want to always check that and make sure you have the correct one. Again, you can go by subcategories if you're just looking for a certain category. There are older images in the back office of items that are retired. They just keep them in there for history, you know, for documenting it. But I wanted to let you know, be careful when you do share older images because somebody new will ask you for the little bunny charm or whatever, and it may be retired, and then it sort of opens up a can of worms, and then they want all your retired stuff. We do limited edition, so there is a sense of urgency, and people want to purchase, just like Black Friday and other holiday shopping times, that you will be able to have a great sales month or a couple months because of the exclusive limited edition items. So as you go in and you click on different things, you'll see different ways that you can check out our products. So for example, if you clicked on the collections, let me go back one, you clicked on this one, right? You would pull up the collections category. And it might be like what our core file is. Core is going to be our sterling silver collection that has the bracelets and the dangles and different mementos that go on those bracelets and those chains. Or maybe you want to watch a video on it, on the features. So it would be here listed under video. So there's lots of different samples. Again, this is older because I just grabbed my slides from before, but you'll see in each of the categories as things are updated and where they'll be listed. Then under the business file, which is one of my favorite, you will find all the latest things for the starter kit, the new box. If there's any incentives going on from the company, they will be listed here. So like in the beginning of the year, they did 2016 is my year. And that was based on if you had team members join. And as you noticed, the last couple months, they have had brand new exclusive items that go to people that purchase the starter kit and start their own business, as well as the designers that sign them up. And that will be where it'll have that official flyer that you can share. So you would just click the little download, and then you pick and choose if it's in English or Spanish that you want. So Origami Owl has changed some of the ways that they reward us, and I love this actually because some people just want to be dabblers and just work a little bit, like 4 times a year on our major holidays, and then some want to work and do a monthly activity, and then some want a long-term career plan. I am in the career plan. I am looking for team members that want to work either part-time or full-time, just not in their spare time, haha. And it's fun because it's a great way to build up others that maybe have never been in leadership or never had a team. And again, it's your choice. So the different ways that you get to be a designer is you get to choose the different levels of business. So they start off with a 15% discount when you just order approximately every 4 months. And that's great. Hey, it's sort of like a rewards program. You get a little discount. That's nice. But if you wanted to work the business and monthly and do about, you know, one small jewelry bar, like a $200 jewelry bar, or if you were just getting like 2 to 3 locket orders a month, then you would fall like into the 20 to 40% commission. Now this commission is not based on how much you sell. It's based on what you sell. And that means, like, we have a chart that shows you lockets and chains are 30%. The Moodology oils and discs are 50%. The charms are 50%. So I have, again, a graphic on that shows what the commission is per item. Now, the way that they determine what you make on that is your personal volume each month. The personal volume is the wholesale amount that is listed in the back office under the orders that have been placed by customers for you, as well as what you order at wholesale. So the 20 to 40% is a great way to stay active in the business at 99 PV per month. But the top of the commission, which is the top in the industry of direct sales, no other company has it, we make 30 to 50% on our items. And that is with $250 in personal volume a month. And I'm going to tell you that that's very easy to do with one jewelry bar a month. One, I'm not kidding, like one event a month. Just some, 4 or 5 locket sales or jewelry sales a month. It definitely is doable. So again, Story Builder is going to be at $250. Owl Achievers, when you earn 5 points a month, we'll go into that a little bit later. And the Parliament is the people that receive VIP experiences, the VIP treatment. There's an incentive trip for the top 10 people. They're actually in Paris right now with the top 10 from last year, and then a Jeep to the annual top earner. So if you're wanting a new vehicle, listen, Karina Goins did it, and others can too. So just, jump on board and do the best you can, and we will help mentor you. And if you're interested in the long-term or a career plan, let me know. Again, we build up to it and work towards it. Doesn't happen overnight, but it can happen very quickly because I became a team leader in 2 months of joining and 7 months of a senior team leader. So it is very doable and a great way to make money and have fun and meet great people. So the Story Builder that I was talking about is where you are going to have the top of the commission of 30 to 50%. Okay? So the 30 to 50% is going to be based again on your PV. So what you get from that is not just the higher commission, but you also get to purchase the Hostess exclusive early at a discount. Now, that is going to be the item, and I'll show you the flyer, that is going to be the item that is exclusive to somebody that hosts a jewelry bar. Now remember I said that when you host your own jewelry bar and put miscellaneous orders on it, or people come up to you and say they want to order or whatever, you can add to that. So here's the beauty of the difference and the beauty of being a Story Builder. If you have $250 in personal volume and are a Story Builder, at least one of the 2 months that they're introducing the next quarterly Hostess exclusive, then you get that Hostess exclusive for $25. And I'm going to show you that in a minute, how you would earn it the other way. Yes, Anne-Marie, you are a Story Builder with the 250 in PV. That's what we were talking about on Friday. So this is pretty exciting to be able to start off your business with that. And then also, if you add in the O2 bundle, which is our website for $9 a month or $99 for the month, again, I'll go over the details of that in a minute, you are also added into the lead pool and customer leads, and you get a commission on the orders that are placed through origamiOwl.com. It's pretty amazing. Now, here's the bundle up I was telling you about. You get fresh new leads, you get into the lead bonus pool, you have advanced reporting, and access to future features that are coming out. Now, I'm just going to jump right here. The fresh new leads is amazing because as people in your area purchase jewelry at origamiOwl.com, they will find the people that are consistently working their business at $250 and have the bundle, and they will add them in and give them the customer's name that purchased from before. Now, the next best part is the leads bonus pool. The leads bonus pool is going to be where you get the check commission on your Origami Owl card from the company. And I want to share with you the first year, last year, 2015, our commission made after the $99 that we spent for the year on it, we made $216, okay, just by them advertising and stuff for us and different orders. In June, when they sent us the money, and July, when they sent us the money for the second quarter in the year, because it's 3 months in a row, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and then October, November, December. So we're getting ready to go into the next quarter, and I would highly suggest for you to do this because you will have an opportunity to get the next bonus pool. So let me tell you again, 2015, my bonus from the company for being consistent in my business and having the annual Story Builder, the bundle up, was $216. As of July, my second payout from the company for 2016 was $218. I can show you the proof on my commission if you'd like. I did a little video of this on our Facebook, on our team page, Hendrickson Team Owls, that showed the breakdown and how much it was. The last one, we were all actually at convention when it came through. It was $134. So I always tell everybody, at least do the bundle and be on this and do the $250 monthly, because it more than pays back your web page for the year, as well as pays you for being consistent. So already $218 in commission after our expenses. It is so worth it to be in this. So we still have two more quarters to go, and I've more than already paid for my bundle. And I can tell you how to sign up for the bundle. It's going to be in the back office, and it goes for a year. Anne Marie asked me about that the other day. It's not to the end of the year. It's a complete year that you pay for it. And you actually, if you do the $99, it pays for 10 months, and you get 2 for free. If you do it the other way, then it's $9 a month. So the Owl Achiever is for those that hit $500 a month and also get points for sponsoring, developing leaders, and there's some bonus points and stuff. So then when you hit 5 points for doing that, then you end up getting the Owl Achiever gifts that they have. Like right now, it is display items, and the display items are like the jewelry chain holder, the charm trays. It has the different tiers. I can post that on our team page later. It's pretty awesome. And it's never too late to get 5 points, because you never know who wants to join your team and different things like that. So we've seen people do it right towards the end. Now, the Jumpstart to Owl Achiever is something that you can do in the back office for you hitting different levels. And we can go over this a little bit further, but in the first 3 months of your business, if you hit Owl Achiever 3 months in a row, you end up getting different credit to use in the back office for whatever you want. It could be used for a product, it could be used for business cards, it could be used for display items. Great question, Anne-Marie. What is sponsoring? Sponsoring is where you have someone join your team and the Origami Owl family by purchasing a kit. So we don't really call it recruiting, we call it sponsoring, because you're more mentoring them and sponsoring them and helping them versus just recruiting somebody. And it sounds like we're in the Navy, right? Recruiting them. So that's called sponsoring. So the different ways you can get, again, Jumpstart to Owl Achiever and get some credits is the first month to have 5 points, the second month, and the third month. Now this is going to be 3 full months after you join. So those of you that just joined in the last week or 2 weeks, you actually have another full 3 months to go. So that's pretty exciting that you can earn this next month. And then you get the $50 credit, the 100, and then the 150. So it's pretty awesome. Now, after you hit Owl Achiever and you have people join your team and you have 3 people as a team leader, you can earn this rolling cart and this bag, $190 value for free by being a team leader, getting paid as a team leader 2 months in a row. It's very exciting. So there's all kinds of incentives, and different people on our team have earned it. Megan has earned it, Meredith, Zoe has earned it, and Pam. So it's very doable, very easy way to get a way to tote your products back and forth, and it's really a great way to organize your supplies and inventory as well. So with the Jumpstart to Owl Achiever, one of the things is that we had gone over before is that people have earned the trip or are working towards the trip, and it's a cruise. So it's a 7-night cruise on Norwegian Escape from Miami to 3 different islands. So if you guys are interested in earning our next trip, they did not announce the trip to our regular incentive trip. They just announced the Bora Bora trip, which is for the Parliament. So we're waiting to hear where the next trip is, but quite a few of my friends have already earned this trip, and we have a few on track to earn it. So it's pretty cool. What's cool about it is you can earn Owl Achiever points to get there, as well as different levels to earn it for 1 or for 2 people, and then whether they paid for airfare or not. It's pretty exciting. Parliament is the top of the company, which is the top 10 people, and it's anyone that has over 100 points. And we had quite a few that were pretty high up there. It was pretty cool to see the different numbers and different people earning different things. Like I said, right now they are in Paris, which is pretty exciting. So if you follow on the O2 designer page, Brett Blake and Marsha and a couple others have posted from there. So you can see what they include and some of the awesome things about our trips. Don't think, oh, I just got started, I can't do this, because yes, you can. We've had people on numerous teams go the first year they joined, and Bonnie Meadows actually earned Hawaii in her first year, so that was pretty exciting. So let's see how we can reach some of these dreams and goals for you. The one thing I want to ask you is, what is your why? Why did you join Origami Owl? You know, everybody has a different reason. Some people want to be able to stay home with their children. Some want to be able to have a break from their children, just saying. Some people want to be able to have a house, you know, make a house payment or pay for private school. Some of our moms and families want to be able to have a Christmas and vacation that is debt-free. Some of us want to buy new furniture or have a shopping spree. Maybe you want to go to college or your kids want to go to college. If you're an owlet, maybe you want to be able to pay back for your kit to your parents, and then you may want to be able to buy an iPhone or, you know, a new computer. So what is your why? So let's do the math and figure out what it would take to get some of these things. So let's say your goal is $800. Maybe it's to buy a new computer, a laptop or something. And the average jewelry bar is $550. So your profit would be $209. So $209 times having 4 jewelry bars a month, you would make in profit $836. The beauty of that is these are average figures, and we have quite a few designers that do, you know, much higher jewelry bars. So be excited and know that you can do this as well. Now, I always tell everybody, if you're wanting to do about $800 a month in commission from 4 average jewelry bars, then book 6. Now, these can be online, in person. You can also, you know, if you did an event that's $550, you would make about that much profit. So you want to make sure you book 6 in case there is cancellation. Now, remember, you can always book something in your own name and have people come to your house or online, and you can do, then you know you can always count on yourself, right? So this little acronym, SUCCESS, I love this. See your goal, understand the obstacles, create a positive mental picture, clear your mind of self-doubt, and embrace the challenge. Stay on track and show the world you can do it. Okay, so how do we set the goals? Maybe your goal might be the trip. Well, I always tell everybody, like Bella's holding her hand here, don't keep it a secret. We want to have you set your goals, and the way you're going to do that is, again, with the $550 and national average for a jewelry bar, and the average profit, I'm just doing average numbers, 38% between chains and lockets and charms being bought, $209 for your profit, 1 jewelry bar a week, times the 4 times in a month, you would get $836 in the profit. Now, one of the things I want you to think of is, wow, 4 times a month working, that's pretty good, right? So an average jewelry bar set up to tear down everything, taking orders and everything, is about 2 to 3 hours. So if you take those 2 to 3 hours and you divide it by the, you know, you have 4 jewelry bars and you divide those 12 hours total by the 836, you guys are making $70 an hour. And trust me, this is true numbers here. I've been doing this 3 years. This is absolutely true numbers. So who in the world makes $70 an hour legally, right? So, and having fun. So let's set your goals now. Okay, so wait, you're probably thinking, wait, how do I do this? How would my display look? What do I do, you know? So some of the things that they have shared before is setting up a basic jewelry bar. Now, I know many of you don't have these looks, and that's okay. I've done a couple videos on how to use things that you have. White plates, white trays, you can use all sort of things. And until you have the money from your profits to do display items. you want to make sure you have a mirror, and then use the box that you have from your kit. Trust me, this works. We have done it numerous times with new designers, and people are blown away at how professional this looks. So this is an idea showing these are your pens, and then the fortune little takeout boxes are here. This is the Toms, a mirror, a chain holder. We just took chains and we hung them on, laid them across a flat plate. They looked beautiful. This is your votives and your tweezers. Again, this is your charm trays. These are locket boxes laid on a tray. You guys, these little white plates and things are found at Dollar Tree. They're found at Dollar General for $1. So I always tell everybody, don't worry about having fancy, expensive displays, because hopefully you'll earn stuff to be able to get the trays, okay, more things, more items for your display. So we've had people ask, like Lisa and others ask about a limited budget. Yes, let me share with you what are some musts, okay? And also Anne Marie's asking about the charm trays. Yes, in the top of your box, you will have one charm tray with a magnetic lid that closes and keeps your charms and dangles and different things in. You can purchase more of those in the back office under the shop and under Origami Owl tools and supplies. I'm just going to tell you that you can use all sort of things. If you go back and look at my post from the weekend, my live feed, I posted these little, we used the charm trays there, but on Megan and Elizabeth's display, it had these little glass ceramic bowls that we bought after time. We didn't go out and rush and do that right away because the charm trays are perfect. Nothing spills with those. They are fabulous, okay? Definitely use the packaging from the company that the lockets come in. It's very attractive. It fills up the table very well. The lockets display very well in those because when you open them, they set inside of those little displays perfectly. It's really cute and very attractive, and again, the O2 branded colors. You will get a sign. It's not on a frame, but it's on an easel, which again is very nice and lightweight, so you don't have to worry about that. You will also have a picture of Bella with her Jeep, so that's always a great point and something to show people at events. This is a little bit older picture with the tags and stuff, but you could put any of the core pieces or the linen bags, anything that you get, you put on a white tray, and I'm telling you, it really pops on a tablecloth. So don't worry about that. And I'm telling you, if you guys have not watched the events on a shoestring budget, you need to, because that is where I share how to set up with a very limited budget. Because when we first started, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to spend a lot of money on displays. What if this doesn't work? So I'm going to be honest with you. As you make commission and I might even do some incentives for this because we have a lot of new people and people that want these new displays. These are 3 little riser things that they have come up with, these different displays. This jewelry chain holder actually comes apart, so if you need to travel with it, you take it apart, the pole comes apart and everything. These are the charm trays that fit in the linen tray, so these actually come out and you can lay chains in there and you can have your charm tray separately. It's great for stacking these and going on the go. This is, and again, these items are like $6, $8, $12, $14. That's it in the back office, and they're very nice. They do have our branded name on them. They're embossed in them, as well as, see, they use some of these little resin or plastic trays along with it to lay bracelets and earrings and stuff on. Also, they have these busts and all these earring displays before, and I loved it because it has the Origami Owl logo on it. But you can use anything right now to make it simple and easy for you. Here's another display using the, this is a vertical, a horizontal locket tray, but this is magnetic, so the lockets lay on there and they don't slide off. And then they do have a core bracelet holder that you can put the pieces from the core in there and stand them up. There's also like a hexagon, a flat hex riser, which is like 3 levels where you can put lockets and things on. But use whatever you have and make it work. If you're going to go out and buy things, I would definitely buy like the oatmeal linen color. Don't go with like white or black because they get dirty or they collect dust very easily. Use what you have. Again, watch that video how we spray painted like white, like clear plates white from the Dollar Tree. It's fantastic. People recognize our branded colors, so you want to make sure you try to stay with it. So see how over time they have changed from the chain holders and different things, putting our items out. See how they use the color of the boxes as well as the Origami Owl takeout boxes as well as the locket boxes. So just some fun ways to show off the colors. This was actually at the live event. Now, this is a little square table that we had. This is not ours. This is behind us, but we had all the different items here for a bridal expo, and we made it where people could walk around the table, and then we had some large posters made behind us that we put on easels. But, you know, if you have like a little mannequin or a little thing to put dresses or different things on, that works. Look how young Lizzie was. When you get money for a tablecloth, I would highly recommend it. It's $30 and it fits wonderful on the tables, does have our name, and it fits front and back very well. Now we do use table risers. That's why our seam is off a little bit. We elevate our tables so people are looking almost chest high to the charms and the product. It just helps with selling. Now here's a sample of our booth at the fair one year. We kept it very classy and simple, showing off, again, the dress because we had the whole bridal collection out and different things. But, you know, keep it simple, keep it fun and lively. Now, some of the things you'll want to know for your jewelry bar presentation is you want to make sure that there's just 5 major things. There's a lot more, but these are 5 major things. And so, of course, the first one is going to be your locket story and the Origami Owl story. You want to make sure that you share that with people because your locket story is personal, and when you share that, it makes a connection with people. And then the Origami Owl story. Share about Bella. Share about her wanting to be able to purchase a used Jeep, and she didn't have the money, and her parents told her she'd have to work for it. So share that because people want to hear young people working towards a goal and dreams. It's very important. And that sets us apart, to be honest with you, than any other jewelry company. So it's very important to share that. Now, the product quality, we have a points of difference sheet that will tell people what our chains are made of. It also does explain that it is a type of costume jewelry unless they purchase stainless steel. You're not going to want to wear it swimming, running, exercising. You know, you want to wipe it off like any good jewelry. You want to keep it clean, especially here when we live in Florida and the humidity is so high and we sweat a lot or we glisten, right? Now, our lockets are stainless steel like high-end watches, and we do have Swarovski crystals in many of our earrings, on our locket faces. We also have them in some of our charms, as well as some of our new sentiments collection. So you want to make sure you share that with people as well because Swarovski Crystals is a major company, a very well-known company. You also want to let people know that we have a 90-day guarantee. That is listed on the back of the order form. So if you don't know how to explain it, I would definitely read that and explain it to them. And the 90-day guarantee is on manufacturer defects, okay? So like if someone drops their locket on the ground, you're not going to replace that for free. Unless you want to. This is your business and you can do what you want. If you want it out of good faith, you're welcome to do that. We have over time replaced things after 90 days just to keep good customer service up. You don't have to give it away for free. You can tell them, well, I understand and I'm sorry, but our guarantee is 90 days. But what I can do for you is offer it to you at my designer cost plus retail tax. And then that way they cover the expense, but you're offering great customer service. Just something to think of. Now, how to use the takeout menus. Over time, we have cut the takeout menus apart and laminated them so they last a long time and, no food or drink or, dust or anything gets on them, and it keeps them in really great shape. The other thing you could do is put tabs on them. And when you put the tabs on them, it's fun because then you can find those sections quickly. So it's sort of fun to do that. The other thing is, as you get the different takeout menus, you know, they've changed over time, and I love them because they're a little easier to mail. They're less expensive to mail. And the graphics and just everything they've done with it has just gotten better and better. So now, when you're hosting a jewelry bar, something you can do either at your launch or at one that somebody is the hostess, you can offer them any of the guests to be a host or hostess for the jewelry. That way they can earn free stuff. When we have new takeout menus available, yes, you will have to pay for them. They do not send them automatically because everybody's on different levels in their business, and that way you, as they change over, then you can pick and choose how many you want to purchase. There are envelopes in the back office to mail them. I usually tell everybody just give them away, even if they're going out or they're getting ready to go out or have already retired some of those products, because if you have your label on the back, and I can tell you all how to do that, then they can always go to your website and see what's current and what is in stock anyways, because it is real time, live time. So if something's out of stock, it will tell them on there. So don't be discouraged about that. It's a great marketing tool, and they all are a write-off as well. So something about hosting the show is that we do a thing called the chain reaction, and it's where you take 3 dangles and a chain, and you hang the dangles on the chain, and you can tell the hostess that, hey, I'd love for you to earn this free chain today in addition to all the jewelry that you'll receive on your free or your discounted for the sales that you have by getting anybody else to host a jewelry bar, and they will get that dangle that they choose off that chain at their jewelry bar. So what's fun about this is you're not out anything until they have their jewelry bar. Now again, this is your business. You can pick and choose whether you want to give it to them in the beginning to get the hype up, or if you want to wait until the end to see if it's a qualified jewelry bar. Qualified jewelry bar is $250 in sales and 4 orders. I'm going to go over that with you in just a minute. So just so you know, you get to choose. You are in complete control of your business for the things you want to give away or share or to offer. The other thing you can do is you can pass around a locket or pass around the catalogs, the toms, and you can ask people to pick 3 charms. Or they can come up to your table, pick 3 charms as they come in the door, and they can share that in the jewelry bar. The fun thing about that is all the descriptions and details on how to do this is listed in the designer catalog. So if you're wondering, how do I do that? What do I say? How do I get them to do it? It's a great way for them to connect to some charms and already start thinking of what they're going to purchase. We have done this at the last 3 jewelry bars we did for launch parties for our team members, and every single person purchased at that jewelry bar and or held a jewelry bar because they had a connection instantly. So it's just something to think about. Now the 5th thing that you want to remember to offer is to offer the business. And the reason why I say that is because you want to be able to bless others with this fabulous business and to help others reach their goals as well. Yes, it's fun because you'll make a little money off of having team members, but what a great opportunity we have. So I always tell everybody to start thinking of owlettes, 12 to 17-year-old boys and girls, because men are jewelers, and you want them to think about that and to see how they can do this business by just being trained by the team and from the company and to help others. So, you know, you never know what they're wanting. Maybe the kids are wanting a leadership role. Maybe they're wanting to save money for their own vehicle. So you never know. I don't just talk about owlettes. I obviously talk about the adults on my team as well, but it's definitely a way to ease in the conversation about Origami Owl. One thing that you'll want to say is that we now have, because Bella did not sell out to Macy's and Dillard's in the beginning, we now have 45,000 designers and you can let people know that 2,500 of them are in the Owlet program, the 12 to 17-year-olds. And you can say it that way and say, that's the boys and girls and the teens and tweens in our company that are working with adults to get their business off to a great start. Okay, so is your brain spinning? I'm hoping that I'm helping you. Again, this is recorded, so you can go back to it. And what's fun about this is that you will be able to share some of this information with people that are going to join your team as well as go back and watch this or take some information and notes from this. So Karen always says there's lots of necks out there, because maybe you're thinking, oh, I live in a small area, or oh, I know other designers in this area. Don't worry. There are lots of necks out there, plenty of lockets to go around. So how can you market yourself? Well, you can start off by having an open house or a stop and shop. And you can do different themed events like Valentine's, you can do Halloween, Thanksgiving, and we call them trunk bars. That's where you have the stuff in your trunk and you invite people to come out and check it out. We also have other items that you could use and have a mobile jewelry bar to go and set up at offices. Now, one of the things that we do is we do some business expos. There's always Origami Owl always has booths at fairs, craft fairs, and different shows, bridal shows. Now, if this is scary to you to go out and do a large event, or it's scary for the price, because some of the bridal shows can be like $400 to $600 to do. If that's uncomfortable to you, we can try to get another team member to work with you where you split the sales, you split the fees, you split everything, but you get the experience and you start to see if it's something for you. Or you start off something different, like a craft fair at a church, or maybe with your local chamber of commerce. Or how about a local networking business that you can offer to do a little talk or a little a little information talk on Origami Owl and about Bella. The other thing is you can go to maternity wards, Lamaze classes, and OB/GYN offices and slip your catalog there and maybe put a little discount like free charm with first order, or pre-plate, engraved plate with the inscriptions plate with any locket order, something like that, and it can personalize the baby's birth. You can also do booking specials, and that's something that you can do that they call the dice game, and I will post that on our page, as well as you can contact college sororities. You can also offer birthday parties where people, instead of like doing a bowling party or a skating party, they actually have you come and you have enough lockets for little girls or for grown women to have birthday parties, and instead of doing like a theme like skating or something, they actually get a locket to go home. That's what the expense of the party is. You would also offer this as a discounted rate because the person would prepay you for all of the lockets and do everything, and you would create it as a jewelry bar. So I hope this makes sense that you will host, the person would host the jewelry bar at their house. You would bring in like different charms and different things like that, or maybe the person's having the birthday party might say, oh, I want initials for everybody, and maybe their birthstone, or one charm that describes them each. So it's a really fun way to do, get yourself out there and to market yourself. Some other ideas is you can do fundraisers. So if you need any information on this, I can help you. This can be online, in person, or a mixture of both. The first one that we did a $1,600 jewelry bar. And it was where the lady had outside orders. She had people come and stop and shop for 2 hours, and then she had more orders after the jewelry bar. $1,600. Our profits were $750. We split the funds, and we did $375 in cash to them, and then we closed out the jewelry bar by putting it back in our name after all the orders were put in, and we took the hostess rewards. And it was about $400 in free jewelry. 4 half-price items, and the Hostess exclusive for free. So what we did, because it was such a great event and we barely had to do any work, it was crazy. The two ladies really worked hard and got great results. We gave the Hostess exclusive to the lady that was in charge of it. So that was about a $75 value. Cost us nothing. That was included in the free jewelry. Then we took something similar and created the same idea for the other lady out of the free. So again, both of those cost us nothing, and we still got about $380 in free, plus we received a paycheck of $375 on that, plus the 4 half price, yada yada. So I want you to understand that doing a fundraiser, you can split up the commission how you want and bless the people with the amount you want. You pick and choose. We all have things that we support and we love. So it may be that I helped a baseball team and you want to help a traveling softball team, or you want to help an animal shelter. There's so many options. And a lot of people do this by doing a virtual jewelry bar where it's like a set time and people can earn different things maybe, but it really just depends on who you're reaching out to. So now I want to go over the Hostess exclusive. This is so important for you as the designer as well as your hostesses. So this flyer will be presented every quarter or every 2 months depending on how long they keep the program going with that specific item. And it is themed for the time frame of the year, and it also has all the breakdown of exactly what it takes to be a hostess and what benefits they receive, and then what you'll receive when you host your own events or have miscellaneous orders put in a jewelry bar. So I'm going to blow this up a little bit for you. So I want you to understand the process here and the program completely. I always start at the top of this flyer, okay? So at the top of the flyer, it starts with $1,000 jewelry bar and above. And I know you might be like, what? I just started. How do you do this? This is so easy to do. You are going to share your passion about Origami Owl. You're going to post pictures maybe on a Facebook event, and you're going to do other things at the personal jewelry bar. Because again, we have a mixture of people on here that some are going to do in-home, some are going to do online, some are going to do both. So just so you know, I always start off and say, well, with a $1,000 jewelry bar, look, you'll receive 1,000 plus, you'll receive 30% of the sales, 300 plus in free products. Now that is the retail product, so they would choose $300 of any products they want on the website or in the catalog. Then you would get 4 half-price items, and again, any items that you want. And I usually choose the larger amount, so like the Legacy or the larger chains or sentiments, that kind of stuff. And then pay, because with the lockets and chains, we make 30%. So to get it at 50%, then when you sell it, you're making even more money back on that. So it's pretty awesome. Now, at the level of 1,000, you get the Hostess exclusive for free. The Hostess exclusive is listed here, the picture, and it tells you exactly what items they are. And just so you know, this little crystal, this little Swarovski crystal, is at the end of each item and in the book whenever it is Swarovski crystals versus the Austrian crystals. So just so you know, when people are looking and you see that little symbol, that's where that's listed. Then it tells you the size of like the item, and it also tells you what all includes. So this one's the bracelet, the earring, the plate, the charms, the face, everything. Now, it also tells you the price. So the retail value is $90 right there, okay? So remember when I told you that the Story Builder can get the next Hostess exclusive discounted? Yes, you can. How exciting. So instead of having to wait to do a $1,000 jewelry bar, because remember, that's when you get it free, you get to get the next Hostess exclusive for $25. $25. It is amazing. So, and you get it a month in advance before it starts. So that's very exciting. Now, something else I want to show you is that you need to read over this whole thing because it will tell you how the hostess rewards work for that hostess. The next thing is you want to know, based on the level of their retail sales, this is before sales, tax, and shipping. That's the list of the free product, then the half off, and then the hostess exclusive. So you would take, if it's 25%, then they would take 25% off the 90, and it's like $67.50. Now, another way they can earn half price items, besides the top of the max is 4, you would get 50% off any product if someone books a jewelry bar at your event. Okay, so let's say you guys have your own launch and you take orders in, and then Sally says, I want to have one of these parties. These are a lot of fun. You would put their name in, Sally, and you would put in the date that they're going to have it. If you don't know the specific date, try to get them booked and the date as soon as possible because the excitement sometimes dies down. So try to get them booked as soon as possible and then enter that in there, and then you get an extra 50% off on one item. Then I usually put my label here about the information. If you're wondering, well, what qualifies someone for a jewelry bar? This is all listed down here in the small print, okay? So your jewelry bar must be at least $250 in retail. But doesn't it sound better to say the $1,000 when you reach $1,000, you will get so many more items? That's why I would start at the top versus starting at the bottom. They will get the percentage of free. Again, that's listed there. The half price items for every $250 up. For $250 and up, it goes up each time, okay? And then, because you'll see it here. So see, it's $250, then $500, then $750, then $1,000. So the breakdown is there. Now, I want you to understand that the hostess exclusive is while supplies last. We reserve the right to substitute or change items. You want to make sure you share this with people if they book into the last part of the month of this item, especially going away. Really anytime, because if it goes off the shelf and they only have so many, then it's gone. So I want you to make sure that anytime we have something and it's limited edition that you share with them, it is limited edition, and there may be some substitutes. Now, I went over all this, so this is exclusive. Now, the other thing I want to share about this, because this has changed, is originally it was just the hostess rewards. But you can also get your kit, their kit, of someone that wants to join the team that's a hostess, discounted or free. So at the $1,000 mark, they are allowed to get the kit, the $189, the $149 kit, sorry, $159, sorry, our numbers have changed since I've been with them, $159 kit for free. I think they pay a little bit in shipping and tax afterwards. They would also get 10% of the retail jewelry bar, and then they still get the 4 half-price items and the hostess exclusive. They also get 99 in PV when they do that. So this is written and broken down for you to understand that if someone realizes after their jewelry bar, or even during it, wow, I never thought so many people would come there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much my friends are excited about this. I didn't know how they would react. It's always a fun way then to offer the business to them. And now you would still get the personal volume and the commission on this, but they end up getting a discounted kit, which is pretty awesome. So just read over this flyer. It's really important, and it does give all the information on there. They don't have to have a $1,000 jewelry bar to get the kit for free. I'm sorry, they have to have a $1,000 jewelry bar to get it for free, but they can still get it discounted at 75%, 50%, and 25%. And it tells for the hostess exclusive, they'll get that. And then, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm tired. But the kit discount would be $75 off, $50, or $25 off. I need to blow this up bigger for the next one. I'm sorry about that. So at the $1,000 level, they get the 99 PV. They get the most benefits. They get the kit for free, plus a little shipping and tax, free hostess exclusive, free 4 half-price items, and then 10% of the sales in addition. So it starts to break down differently per the 250 level, okay? So pretty exciting. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you is offering the business opportunity. I know some of you have been with the company for a little while, And some of you are brand new and don't feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know enough to share it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Our kits have changed over the time. I need to change that. I need to change that flyer because the flyer is updated and we're getting so much more. But I want you to know, don't forget the owlets because it's a huge opportunity for you to be able to share the business with people. I will update the flyer and put that on our page as well. But you want to make sure you go over the value. The values have changed and the starter kit prices changed, but all the business supplies are the same. So the only thing that changes in that box is the jewelry and the value. So one way we can keep in touch, obviously, is through Facebook on our team pages. Karen Hillman has her Rocket the Locket page. She is my mentor, your grandma or great-great-grandma. And she has been my friend for 20 years, and I love her and trust her very much. We do have the Hendrickson Team Owl pages. So if you're in my first line, I would recommend for you to contact me first personally. I can help you. Then if I can't answer you, you know I'm busy, you can go to the Hendrickson Team Owl page and ask for help there. Megan, Elizabeth, and I are always on there and we can check and answer for you. The other thing is we have some pages for you that are O2 designer, and then as you go up in the business, leading designer, the team leader pages, all the different pages that have been based on the career levels. And it will help you that if you want to reach the next career level, that they will help you and challenge you and do different things for you to help you with your business. So my challenge, not just one, all of them, is for you to stay informed by keeping in touch with me, responding to the posts that I put out, responding to the challenges. If you need help, I can help you. You can do that. You can reach outside of your box and meaning go past your family and friends and talk to strangers. Wear your jewelry. It will, Elizabeth just said, everywhere. That is so true. Try to hit your first 500 in the first 30 days or the first full month. I'm telling you, it will give you a huge boost. You'll have lots of people excited and wanting to help you. Make your Alice list in the next 24 hours. I will send you a copy of that, like I said, and if you fill out one or two or whatever you need to, then have the number ready, available, so then you can contact people in a few days. Now, I tell you, if you don't share with somebody, somebody else will. We had an owlet on our team that joined back in March because someone had her at events but never offered the opportunity to her. They never told her that owlets could work. And so when she met Pam at the fair in Lake County, she told her about the opportunity and that girl jumped on board. So trust me, if you don't share it, somebody else will. Now, the next thing is case and steal or share everything. So when you see me post about, when you see me share, a photo and you love it or some verbiage, copy it. Don't share it from my page because then it will link people back to me. But copy the verbiage, copy the photo, and then reshare it on your page. If you don't know how to do that, I will totally help you, walk you through it. You can put it on Facebook. You can put it on Instagram. You can put it on your team, your fan page. The only thing is, again, don't share right from me because it will link people back to me. And also, make sure you put your own website on there. Don't share anything that has someone else's website in a photo because they will see that and think that that's your website. So that's really important. Now, be you and believe in yourself, okay? I believe in you. I'm excited for you. I'm going to tell you thanks for being on the call, and I wanted to see if anybody wanted to me to go in the back office and go over a couple other things with you. Definitely I'll answer questions as soon as I stop the recording, and I hope you guys enjoyed the call, so just hang on the line 1 minute. Thank you.